let's make some gut healthy marshmallows today. Last night I went and took some dried marshmallow root, like shredded marshmallow roots, and put it in this water to just seep overnight. Now I'm gonna strain this off and use this to make my marshmallows. I try to get like all of the juice stuff out. Now I'm just gonna add enough water here to bring this up to 1 cup. I'm gonna put half of this in my saucepan and half of this in my mixing bowl. To my mixing bowl, I'm just gonna add 7 teaspoons of this grass-fed gelatin, unflavored gelatin, so that it can bloom while the other stuff is cooking. Now back to the saucepan, we're gonna put in 2 cups of organic cane sugar. Now you can use honey or maple syrup for this, but I really like the agave syrup just because it's more mild and neutral in flavor, and so it's just simply my preference. Now we're just gonna put this on medium-high heat until it comes to a boil. And quick lesson, don't leave it unattended like I just did. We're gonna let this boil for 2 minutes, turning this down to medium. That's gonna be fun to clean up. Then we're gonna let this cool just slightly. We're gonna go back to our mixer and start it here. And then as it's going, we're gonna slowly pour our hot mixture into it. I'm gonna add a few shakes of salt into that just to help bring out the flavor. And then we're gonna turn the mixer to medium-high. And we're just gonna let this mix for about 5 minutes. You can see as it's mixing, it's getting thicker and frothier and fluffier. While this is still going, I'm gonna clean up my mess over here. We are at 5 minutes now. It's nice and fluffy, but we're gonna take it up a notch. We're gonna go all the way high for the rest of the time. I'm gonna grab a pan and rub the edges with butter so that the marshmallows won't stick in it. As this is coming down to the last minute, we're doing it for another 5 minutes on the high speed. There's 1 minute left now. I'm gonna add some vanilla to it. Now we just need to add them to the pan. This stuff is so delicious. It's like the perfect marshmallow fluff. Now you can butter your spatula if you don't want it to stick to as much, because this stuff is super sticky, but I just like the excuse to be able to lick this off when I'm done, so I don't bother. And now comes perhaps the hardest part, waiting like 6 hours for these to set up. It is about, it's a little under 6 hours later, and they are set up really nicely. They're a little extra sticky because, you know, they're still pretty fresh. So these won't be quite as sticky in a little bit longer, but they're so squishy and stick together so well. Kind of messy at the moment, but like I said, and they're so delicious.